Come on in the room. Come on in the room. Like how they be doing when they used to, when people started going live back in the day. I'm gonna wait for a couple more people to come in.
Uh-huh. I
We
love
just
that
gonna
though.
wait.
That's old school.
Nah. Good morning. Good morning. Dr. Creative. So
Yes.
happy to have you. Welcome to Coffee in the Morning show. Cause I swear I just cannot get it right. Okay. Like I don't know why I'm struggling with that. Uh Dr. Creative and myself, my black self, Malcolm, me, black man. How you doing? How you doing?
I'm doing good, my friend. I'm just here. It's the morning. You can see it's kind of rainy in the background. But the day has started off great. I made my breakfast, have my little coffee, won't, and ready to get into these topics. Hey, everybody, Dr. Creative, and I hope that you guys find yourself over to my YouTube or to my Instagram to keep in contact with what's going on.
What did you have for breakfast?
I had a raisin toast and cream cheese and one sausage.
You should be in the Folgers commercial.
That'd be good. The best part of it. That's the same one,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. You
Waking
keep going. You
up
got it.
is for just in your
It's
coat.
Folgers.
Yes, sing it.
So okay, we got a lot going on because we both been busy,
Yep.
and that's why we've been gone for a week and ain't done the show because we've been busy. And I've been busy as far as like in the streets, and we got other things to talk about, but we'll get to that in a minute. So, what's was it this weekend or last weekend? What's today?
Last week. It
It's
was this
Tuesday.
weekend.
So yeah, it was this weekend. Saturday, I went to Big Sexy's birthday party,
Mm.
fashion show. It was lit. It was lit. It was very nice. It was a very nice time. Um, the stars were the local celebs were there. Um, and I can
That
start
cool.
by telling you who was there. Miss Lawrence was there.
Miss who?
I didn't get to talk to Miss Lawrence.
Oh, really?
Miss Lawrence was there. I didn't get to talk to him. Uh, the dude that be twerking, that be teaching everybody how to twerk here in Atlanta, that got the dress, he real fine. His body is on point.
Yes. Yes.
I don't know his
Yes.
name, but he
Me
was
either, but I
there.
know
He
exactly who you're talking about.
he performed. There was a lot of like little performances throughout the show. Erica from Love and Hip Hop was there.
Mm-hmm.
Shay was there. Shay Johnson.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
She was there. And the dude, I don't know these people's names, but you know the dude that got the BBL that's dark skinned and he was gay at one point, then he had a wife at one point,
Oh yes, he had a wife first, and then
dark
he
skin.
started
Dark
wearing makeup, and then he looked like he was a bottom. Yeah,
yeah, he looks really good.
I'm
So
sure
he
he
was there.
does.
He had on like this jean dress with like the cuts in I'm gonna show you a picture with like the cuts
Ooh,
in it and stuff. It was really cute. It was really cute.
he had on a
Um,
dress.
Yeah, I think it was a dress or maybe it was like a two piece. It was like a long jean skirt. It was something like our your mother definitely got it in her closet
Okay,
still.
got it. It's even auntie.
No, it's giving Mary J. Mary
Mary
J
J.
in the
Okay,
early 2000s. Yeah, because your mother is the dark skin version of Mary J.
absolutely
I,
got it.
I mean,
She is.
she really is. And who else was there? A couple well-known queers that I don't know. But
Okay,
like
got it.
my friend that I went with, he knows a lot of folks, so he was able to tell me
Yeah, he looked familiar too. I don't remember his name. What's his
who
name?
these folks was. Aaron, but
Aaron.
he
Yeah,
be
he
at,
looked
yeah,
like I've seen him before.
you probably seen him. He know everybody, but he be kind of low key, but he still know everybody.
Hmm.
Um, but it was a good time. They had like vendors and booths. There was a lot of food. People walking around with nachos and chicken wings and rice bowls. It was very
Was it
interesting.
free?
No, nothing was free.
It's a birthday party.
It wasn't free.
Okay.
Um, Saucy's best friend was there, a little dark skinned dude,
Mm-hmm.
his little cute self. He was there. But it was a good time. Like the people I met, which is very interesting. The people that I like, this couple, not this couple, but these two sisters sat next to us, and I ended up talking to them and telling them about my podcast, and they were like, "Yeah, well," and she pointed to her sister and was like, "She's grieving. Her friend just died." And I'm like, "Oh man!" So I was talking to them about that, and then I ended up talking to somebody else. Oh my god, I got to get this book out because I'm interviewing her next week. But her brother died, so it was like, am I just
Mm.
attracting grief, or is it
So,
just so common that I can talk to anybody and there's an experience?
mm.
So that's different. But yeah, so the party was nice. But let's get into something real quick, and I want to know how you feel about this. You know Malik Johnson, the OnlyFans star? He is doing this thing where he talks about his least favorite collabs on TikTok.
Okay.
Are you familiar with Fat Rabbit Killer?
I am. I am. I've heard of some things. I think I've seen some things. Hmm.
There were a lot of porn stars was there. My favorite one was actually there too, and I'm really upset that I didn't get to talk to him. But he's also not doing porn anymore. He
Who?
retired as of last week. I don't remember his name.
He light skin.
He kind of like my complexion.
He's a bottom.
No, well,
Okay.
he started. He's no, yeah. So
I'm just trying to remember, see who you're talking about.
the porn stars was in the building.
Okay.
Um, so he's doing this thing where he's talking about his least favorite collabs, and Fat Rabbit Killer, I believe it was his first one that he talked about, and
Hmm.
he was like he was just not into him, and he was like he's actually very hideous in person. My opinion, that's what he said. He was like, but he just couldn't get into it because he just wanted to go to Pound Town. So he was trying to do all of that, and he was like 2 minutes in, he had to stop it because he was just so uncomfortable. So, like, what do you think about that? Like, what do you think about him doing this series? Because it's very interesting. Um, and then, like, being uncomfortable because I don't think of porn star. Like, when I think of people doing porn, I don't think of them being uncomfortable. So, that's very interesting.
Well, I feel like it is a profession and they make money from it. And I think he's onto something. I think people would be very interested to watch that series because people there's something that people are addicted to, and so people sometimes just search a certain person and that's how they proceed with their day. But I think that in any situation you're on oh yes, I'm going to be very diplomatic with how I answer this question because you know how I am.
Uh-huh.
I think that even in that profession, you have to be able to be comfortable, relaxed, and if you don't feel safe, you don't feel like you want to do it, you should always have options not to or even to stop. And so I know it's going to sound weird, but I commend him for stopping and trying to figure things out because it wasn't the vibe that he wanted, and it's on the borderline of assault. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be very
Right.
careful in those spaces because if he didn't stop, something else could happen. And the fact that it's being recorded, it's just so many layers. So I think it's interesting to hear those things. Now, hopefully, his podcast or whatever he's doing helps people, navigate their decisions as they move into those spaces because it's not a safe place to be because there's other things and layers
Yeah.
that happen underneath being an adult entertainer.
Yeah, I do think it was pretty dope though because it was just like, huh, I never heard of a porn star saying that they were uncomfortable. So I had to like take all that in because like I guess we kind of like take them for granted in a sense to where they just like do whatever, but that's really not the case. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
They have
that's what I
standards.
think. If I watch, if I think if you make, I personally feel if you make the choice to do that profession, then you should be able to take, do, and move however you need to move in order to make that dollar. And so I would never think anybody would be uncomfortable because all of
Hmm.
them who do it, I think that they're power tops, power bottoms, and I think that they're able to do whatever they want to do. I never think that they'll be uncomfortable.
Yeah. So shout out to him. His second one is out, by the way. I got to watch it today. Um, so let's talk about conversations with Dr. Creative.
Why am I
Tell
on
us
the
more.
docket? um, yeah, so I've been working on my season 3 of Conversations with Dr. Creative. You can see previous seasons, but I only put like a couple of episodes so you can get a vibe. And I'll put all
Yeah.
the rest of those episodes back up once this season is over.
Yeah, because I
So you
was
can
looking
really
for him.
see
I
the
ain't gonna
difference
hold you.
between what you say.
I was looking for him.
Well, there's two of each season in there. I just have everything else on lock.
I know.
Um, but this season's different because I'm able to interview people that I admire, that I truly love or either work with. So my latest one that I did was with the Emmy nominated, Grammy Award winning um, B Slade, and it was such a great interview. We had some great funny moments. He really shared and opened up like where he was, where he is today. So I would love for people to go see that. But also, I have one coming up with Lillian Lloyd, who is the woman who does like all the fast songs for Ricky Dillard. And she like
Mm.
falls down on the ground and shakes and go crazy and stuff like that. She has a really great interview coming up tomorrow. And so my purpose of Dr. Creative conversation with Dr. Creative is just not to ask questions that are typical, right? And so I'm asking questions that one allow us to see who they really are outside of the artistry, for us to vibe, laugh, and have a good time, and not touch up on any of the media stuff, right? Unless they speak on it. I'm going to ask questions about like, what do you do on a regular day? How'd you get to where you
Yeah.
like? I want to know who you really are. If I can identify you as a innocent standby, that's what I want to do. So that's what it's about, and it's been pretty cool to see people watching it and talking about it, and hopefully it grows and grows and grows. Actually, not hopefully, it will grow
It
and grow.
will. It is.
Amen.
It is growing and growing. I just want to let you know that I am proud of you and I'm really excited for this journey of
Oh,
conversations with
thank
Dr. Creative.
you. Thank you. And how about your show? I seen your first episode is finally released,
Finally.
and yes, and I watched the entire thing, and I think that your transitions and connection with the artist, well, not the artist, but the people, well, the person was really good, and so I really love how you do your thing. So, how do you feel about your experience?
I'm really excited because I feel like grief kind of like took over my world,
Mm,
or like continued my life in a way. So to be doing the How You Grieving podcast is really interesting. And I don't want to specifically just keep it on death. I want to talk about all different types of grief, but right now it's about death.
mm,
And it's a very interesting conversation, and people are excited to talk about the person that meant a lot to them. Like my
most definitely.
next one, first off, Lysandra, you would have thought me and her was best friends the way
Exactly.
we was on that live on that recording, because I couldn't control the show how I wanted because we was just doing so much.
Hmm.
So the next one you'll see how I was able to control the show because it was somebody I still didn't know Lysandra, but it's just good. I'm excited.
Mm,
Um, and I want to make sure that I reach out to people here in Atlanta. So that's what I've been doing also, that have
good.
organizations and that are just making a difference and helping people, especially people in our community, because the conversation it needs to happen.
Mm.
Also, have you noticed the shift in our culture
Black or gay?
with Black, within like our mental space? Just like over like the last few months, I feel like there's a shift happening because we've been talking about mental health so much
Hmm.
that we're becoming aware of it.
Hmm.
Have you noticed that?
I've noticed that over a couple of years, actually. I think that
Yeah.
due to therapy becoming more popular and people making that like mandatory. Some people don't even start dating a person until they know that they've been in therapy. You know, some people I know for me in my relationship, we did therapy the first month we said we're gonna date because we
Yeah.
wanted to tackle things that we dealt with in the past. We wanted to tackle some of our do's and don'ts and things like that. And it really is a great um, assistance. And I think that our community is realizing that God is great, but He is not the
Yeah.
only answer, right? Um, that He made therapists and psychologists and coaches
Hmm.
to help lead. And so, yeah, I have seen the shift, and I think it's a good thing.
Yeah, I'm proud of us. I'm really proud of us for that. Speaking of us,
I'm not proud of us in some areas, but go ahead.
yeah, of course we'll get there.
Okay.
But we did good at the BET Awards.
Yo, good job, Black people. Good job. I'm so
Look,
proud of you. You looked amazing. You did not show all your skin. You also had on suits, brothers. I didn't see no baggy pants. You're not even on stage. And the performances was curated the right way. Whoever curated this show, they made sure the people practiced, that they made sense, that it was with the time. All the artists did great. I feel like they sang live, but not only did they sing live, they gave me some fresh new arrangements. I liked Keisha Cole's performance,
oh
which
my
was very interesting
God.
for me. She gave me that performance reminded me why she was compared to Mary J. Blige because
Yes.
her emotion was very much like I should have cheated. Like it was good. And Anne Marie, she's been having a bad run since she came back out. But last night,
Yeah.
Anne Marie's performance was honestly A1. Her dancing, her singing, her voice, she looked amazing. Okay, I'm done. I'm sorry. Yeah, too
I'm
good.
gonna I'm gonna get you to stop calling her Anne Marie.
What's her name?
A Marie.
Anne Marie. That's what I know her as. And if I was a host, I'd be like, and Anne Marie. Bitch,
And I
that's
would
my
be in the
language.
audience like, nah, but it was a very nostalgic moment, and it made me realize. I'm sure it probably made you realize also that we're getting older because our songs were like the main event.
Yes, it was.
Bow Wow,
The energy.
B2K,
The energy.
Keisha, Keisha
The
Cole,
energy.
106 in Park.
Oh, Free looks so good. Oh, she's so sexy still.
She still could get it.
Okay, Free is
No
everything.
dis, no disrespect to Free, but don't put me in a room with her.
Hello. Hello. And she's from Boston. I've been in rooms with her all the time. She's like used to be
Yeah,
hanging out in the hood.
she be chilling.
Yeah.
She, she's beautiful.
One more thing. I don't normally get with Jennifer Hudson singing because I think that she's a Broadway loud voice singer, which is great, and I don't like her on
Yeah.
R&B. But
Hmm.
the last night performance when she tribute to Jamie Foxx, Night and Day,
Yeah.
it was so good. Like
Bless you.
she sounded amazing. Her voice was for that time. Like she has a voice that is for the 60s, 50s. She has
Yes.
that big, big voice, and she came for the guys. It sounds like you're singing gospel. Jennifer Hudson did an awesome job. She should really stick to singing.
She. I didn't even have any words.
Neither.
She did it. She did it. And Tank looked good as always.
You know, Tank
Um,
is gonna look good, for the girls.
did you hear Kevin Hart's joke about Kurt Franklin?
So I decided not to watch the intro because I'm not a fan of Kevin Hart's.
Okay, well we'll move on.
Okay.
But yeah, Ashanti's performance was good. It
She looked
yeah,
good and thick.
she was thick. Her dress on the red carpet was cute too.
Oh, she's just bad anyway. Like she's like a natural beauty. She doesn't look like she's always caked up. She looks like she just put a little foundation, a little eyeliner, a little lash, and that's it.
Cause she don't need all of that.
She don't need all that.
She don't.
She don't.
Um,
She don't need all
let's talk about my baby,
that. Cool.
Little Kim. Did you see her performance?
I did actually.
Have you heard the song before that performance?
No.
It's a dope song.
Okay.
The Left Eye remix. Y'all should get into it if you're not into it. Um, have you heard Mariah Carey's new song?
I have.
What do you think?
I think
This
that
is the
Mariah
Mariah
Carey
Carey I
should let.
like.
First of all, you like this Mariah Carey?
This is the Mariah Carey I like. Yes.
I like Mariah Carey, so I try to be careful with what I say because I really
Hmm.
love Mariah Carey. But
Yeah.
I just really want her to work with different producers. I think her voice sounds great, and I also don't want her to write in all her songs because I kind of know that she wrote the song. I kind of just want a fresh spin on Mariah. But back in the day, she would switch up every album. You feel like a different version, but I think that right now it's like streamlining, and I kind of want her to just step out of her. Let me write this song and have somebody else write her music and sing.
Hmm. Okay,
I
that's
like the
fair.
song. I'm gonna always
Yeah.
support Mariah because not only is she a real singer, she's gorgeous, she's kind, she's sarcastic, which is one of my favorite traits in anybody, and she's super talented. She's a writer, she's a producer, like she's mom. So that's my opinion.
Yeah. And that was her first BET award.
I didn't know she performed.
No, it was her first BET award.
Oh, her first BET award. I'm gonna say, did I miss that? That was her first
No.
one.
Yeah. Well, it was
I
an
wonder how
icon
that
award, so
felt.
that's great. Yeah,
You
because
think
she's
it's
been down with the
biracial?
culture since the 90s. No, because we accepted Mariah Carey a long time ago.
I never really thought that she was anything else but black, but okay.
But also, we can also talk about how BET is becoming more accepting of gay culture because, like, they're showing us more. Because the dudes, oh my gosh, what's that show? They doing a movie now?
Noah's Ark.
Noah's Ark.
Mm. Were they there?
They were there
Very
on the red
good.
carpet.
That's how we do
Duran
it.
took my husband Duran took pictures with them.
Oh, Duran. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You love him. How was your concert?
Yeah.
You went to go see him in New Orleans. That's what to talk about.
Oh my gosh. It was so good. Like Duran is a performer and he's an entertainer and he's a
Of course.
comedian and he's a vocalist all in one.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I touched his shoulder.
Did you turn around like,
First, that he turned around like that when I touched him in the airport because I clearly was just touching him that day. So I saw him in the airport getting on the flight and I tapped him and he turned around.
mm-hmm, with pointy nose?
Yes. And I was like, I'll see you tonight. And he was like, oh, will you now? He's so dramatic. And then he had to get on the flight. I literally touched him as he was like scanning his ticket. I probably shouldn't even been over there, but I was standing there because he was there.
Yeah, I know. That's your boo. Manifest your man. Manifest your man. Manifest your man.
But I don't think he's into me because he saw me. We had eye contact at the show because I was right in the front, but he wasn't paying me no attention. And I don't even think he recognized me from that morning because I had my flight attendant uniform
You
on.
gotta make yourself, you know, you gotta put yourself out there, honey.
But it was a good show.
I'm sure it was. He's amazing.
My favorite song is Completed, and I've realized why that's my favorite song, but we can talk about that later.
Okay.
Speaking of husbands, I want to date Kid Cudi so bad.
Really?
Yes, I'm so into him. I've been for a while now. I thought I confessed that to you.
No, I didn't know that. He's a little different for your
Mhm.
type.
Yeah, I don't really care what happened back in the day. And I wouldn't let Diddy come at his house and steal his stuff. He just needed to be with me and open up them Christmas gifts. That's ridiculous.
Next. What about your girl doing meet and greets out there at the restaurant?
At the Steak and Shake,
At the Steak and Shake.
it got canceled.
Oh, it did.
She's not doing it. We're talking about Charles and Netta, y'all. Charles and Netta, something happened to her. They it got canceled. I kind of stopped watching them for a little bit because it's just so much. It's so
So much.
much. And I've
So
been very
much.
busy and like my brain is like it's like overloaded with Charles and Netta. So I had to take a break of Charles and Netta. I still support and I still love.
Amen.
And I might have been at that meet and greet, but it got canceled.
I thought you was gonna be there for sure.
I might have been. So, have you been paying attention to Kiki Palmer? And did you hear her new song?
Yes, I've been paying attention to Kiki Palmer. I love her. Everything Kiki, I am here. Um, yes, her new song is dangerous, honey. Yeah, she talks a lot on that song.
It's very dangerous. It's very personal and it's
Very
dangerous. And I hope that man don't show his face
well. She let him hear it
because she
before.
telling
Before,
she did.
yeah. So she said it in the interview with that boy that does like lunch at my house or whatever his name is. You know what I'm talking about? The guy he used to have dreads. Now he has blonde hair. He lives in L.A. He has a pool in his backyard. He does like house guests. House guests.
That's the
Anyway,
interview I
so
was watching.
what you say?
That's the interview I was watching yesterday with him and Kiki.
Yeah, so she talked about. She said, I said I let him hear it, and we're adults. We work through it, and I just want a good family. But I had to choose. Like he said something like to the nature of, "I'm proud of you for sharing your experience or whatever." And so I guess he's good with that.
He ain't got no choice.
Why would he have a choice?
He ain't got no choice.
I wanted to kill him since now when I said it out loud. I wanted to hurt him since I seen the video of what he was doing to Kiki. Like that's my
Yeah,
sister.
that's everybody's sister. I
Like
had a
what the
crush on
heck?
her when I was younger.
Did you
I don't have a
really?
crush
On
on her anymore. Yeah,
Palmer?
not anymore though. I was younger.
I would have a crush on her now compared to back in the day.
Yeah. Um,
Is
your
your
boy did it.
girl?
It's
He
your
did.
girl. I know you're happy for your idol. Did you watch his new movie,
Oh yes,
Tyler
Tyler
Perry?
Perry. Let me just say this out loud. You're gonna see me tag you in everything that I do. You and Lee Daniels and BET Plus will be tagged in everything that I do because I love you so much. I think that you are one of the most influential Black entertainers that we have today. I think your mind is amazing. I think that you are one of the best creators, writers, everything. You do everything. And I want to say to you, my friend, I know that you're not listening to the haters anyway, but just so you know,
Right.
they don't know nothing. They're not deep enough. They haven't had the experience to even know what life truly is, which is why you expose those things. And if they do research before they talk, and what I really hate, Malcolm, is that we are Black, supposed to be supporting our people. You don't see the whites doing that to any of their movies, but we always have something to say negative about what we do. There can never be nothing great. What they'll do, they'll say, it was good, but I wish. Like, that is not supporting. You know what I mean? So all I have to
Yeah.
say is that the movie was really good. It was well written. The acting was amazing. I
It was
cried.
so. Oh my. Yeah.
Um,
So did I.
it was like if you are from that world, which I'm from that world, those things. I even had days where it's like I can't get a fucking break.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
car breaks down. I ain't got the money to get my car off the highway. Find the money.
Yeah.
Get there. The car is more than what I expected. And then I have to figure out how I'm going to get home. Like it's like things happen back to back to back. You find out that a bill comes out of your account and you ain't got the money no more. Like it's
Yeah.
always something. And we all been to a breaking point like that. And I think that that's why the movie resonated with me so much. And then for the ending to be what it was, it focused on mental health and
Yeah.
grief. Like it
Yeah.
is crazy how good he did that. If y'all don't see the metaphors behind the movie and why it was so good, you guys are not mentally ready for real art. You're not on the level in which
Mhm.
you can receive art. And it's okay because some of y'all are just not that smart, and that's fine. But if you know what art is and how art needs
That's
to be
true.
interpreted and how we need to have these type of things out there in the universe for us people to learn, like this is life. And some white people don't even know that this is what we go through. These are the
Mhm.
environments that we sometimes in. So I applaud you, Tyler Perry. I think that you are the bomb diggities. You will be my boss one day. You will be my friend one day. And I'm gonna keep on tagging you and being in your face, and I know you be seeing it, so don't be trying to like you don't. So, because one day I inspire, aspire, not N A, aspire to be a Tyler Perry, but greater. And that's not bad. That's not me hating. That's me saying like I want to take
No,
what he's doing and be the next Tyler. You know what I'm saying? Because I think why limit your creativity? And he doesn't limit it, and he dreams big, and he accomplishes
that's his
things. Okay, I'm
message.
sorry.
I feel like
I love it.
that's his message. I feel like I was one of those people that was like, damn, it's just another story again. Until I realized like we have to just keep telling the story. And there's so many different ways to tell the story, and people are still having these experiences. So yes, keep telling the story. There's a story I would like him to tell, so I'm gonna tag him and everything for you. So when you meet him, we can discuss.
Absolutely, absolutely, and I will meet him.
Yeah, that's why I said when.
Yeah,
And he probably be watching, but he watching low key. He looking for people.
I
But
hope he finds me.
that story resonated so much because it reminded me just of like my sister and the struggles she had just alone, being a single parent and just
Yeah,
always something after the
yeah.
next, just like going to dialysis every 3 days a week and just being tired and like when and just at the last straw often. Um, so it kind of hit home and the messages in it. Like he made sure he said, this is what black women go through in America. Like they said those words in the movie. They made it very clear that black people have a hard time getting loans. Sherry Shepherd's character, like I came over here to the hood so I can because there's a big difference of what's going
And the
on
thing
over
is,
here.
how
It's
many people
harder for
actually do that
y'all.
in real life? Nobody really has that, and that was very powerful for her to be there as an advocate for our people to let us grow. And he's showing you how we should operate. Because once
Yes.
we get some money, we want to stay there and not help out our community.
Yeah, we want to
There's
just
so
move
many
on.
different things in there, in that movie that
Because
I
she
just
had
find.
that house in the suburbs, but she was like, no, I was in the suburbs. I came over here to help you.
But if you tap into Tyler Perry, I mean Tiana Taylor's character,
Mm,
showing her success as being a cop and being empathetic to the situation, and not even the guy not even knowing that she been through that stuff. You get what I'm saying? The guy not even knowing that she had a hard upbringing and that she was a part of this same story. You never know what a person's going through, what their history is until they talk.
and then
And
also
also,
the
who is
message.
doing this stuff? Who
Yeah,
is putting it out? But Tyler Perry. So yes, it looks like he's doing it all the time, but no one else was doing it.
because he's the only one doing it.
Okay, I'm
And
done.
then also we can talk about just one more thing about how the white man came in and tried to shut it down and tried to get
Yo,
us to do things his way. But the I really appreciate how he didn't allow that to happen. He showed them, he let them try, but it didn't happen. It was not successful. So that was I
I
really
was screaming
enjoyed
at the
that
screen
message.
like, Tiana, bring your ass up in there. Go there. Don't let them start shooting. Like, and she did it. I was like, thank you. Like, you need to figure it out. Like, the girl trusted you. You can tell, like, you can tell when somebody's not a threat. You know what I mean?
Yes,
Like, she's like, she's
yes.
not a threat, honey. She's
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 not a
going
threat.
through.
Yeah. It was a very powerful message and it opened up the doors to continue to have the conversation about mental illness and then just about grief because it is an out of body experience.
Yeah,
It's an out of body
yeah,
experience and you go on like I don't want to tell people the movie, but you should have seen it by now.
yeah. By now, I don't care. Talk about it.
Yeah, like her daughter being dead and because she gave us the message in the and was it the bank robbery or wherever she was at, she was like, I've been out of my body since I took my daughter to the hospital.
Yeah,
In that moment she completely just been floating and been delusional pretty much.
yeah. And the fact that the Sherry Shepherd character knew that, she knew that, and she was still caring. She understood why she wasn't going to do anything. She just has not been herself since that happened.
The fact that Sherry walked out of the place
And
of
then
the hostage situation and went back in.
and went back in. Okay.
You see
She said, "No, I'm
you,
not going to leave her." I know that's right, Sherry. Do you
two
like
things
do you
about
like serious Sherry?
I enjoy every part of Sherry. And let me tell you, two things you're gonna know about Sherry. She gonna do that walk because we know how she walk.
Uh-huh. Yep.
And she gonna say family how she say it on the show.
Yep. Family. Good
Family.
morning, family.
She was like, I gotta get back to my family. No, but it was really good. I enjoyed Serious Sherry. It was
I
really
did
good
too. I was like, I
because
want to see her in more serious roles.
yeah,
She's good.
it was good. Yeah, I feel like one day I know the talk show is her thing, but like I think the screen is going to really call
I
her.
want the screen for her. Or
The
figure
screen.
out how to do it like she did. They only filmed 4 days. If she can continue to find projects where she's able to expand her gift and we can see different
Yeah,
sides, that will really bring her on big, big stages. We love Sherry, okay? That's auntie to us. We were there in the beginning of the show. Okay.
we love us some Sherry.
We
Sherry, if
love
you're
us
gonna
some
be in
Sherry.
Look, if you're gonna be in LA in 2 weeks, let us know.
Yes. We'll be in LA. We're gonna do a live there.
Oh my
And we're
gosh,
working.
yes. Hello. And we
We're
need to
working on stuff.
discuss. Yeah, but go see Straw if you haven't. Go listen to Conversations with Dr. Creative if you haven't. Go listen to How You Grieving if you haven't. All on
Yes.
YouTube,
And
wherever.
my drama
App.
series on YouTube.
Oh yes, the drama
I know you
series.
lying. That is a good ass show. You're gonna get an episode every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. It is juicy. What do you think about it? Tell me, tell me, tell me, tell me, tell me, tell me. Did you know I could act? Go ahead, go ahead. Tell me, tell me, tell me.
It was given.
Tell me the truth. It doesn't hurt my
I don't want
feelings.
you to get offended by I don't want you to
I
get offended
won't.
by this because
I never
I'm not
will.
saying it for you to get offended, but I was like, this is Players Club, but not like not bad acting Players Club, but like Players Club. I was like, what is going on? There's a lot going
Mad
on.
shit, right?
The drama.
The drama, the drama, the drama of it all. But here's the thing though, Malcolm, it gets worse. Like it gets
What is that? A
worse. Like
house phone?
I like mine to ring that way. It gets worse. Like when I tell you the story switch and turn, and they start yelling and screaming and swearing, it gets good.
Y'all gotta
Like
see it
around
on Dr.
episode 5,
Creative.
you're gonna be like tuned in, like I can't.
Go watch the series, please, with Dr. Creative, because he is given like I can't say the words. NIGGA.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's my character, right? He's a man.
He's a
But I was
man.
cute though, like
Yeah.
a man. Was I giving you?
Sitting there to what up?
Right, right. But now you can see why I'm bisexual, honey. I can get the girls if I need to. I'm joking.
I do want to let you know that Players Club is my favorite movie, just to put that out there.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, Players Club and Don't Be a Miss Society while drinking juice in the hood.
Down. That's my favorite movie in the entire world. I can name. If you know that, do you know that movie by heart? Because we should one day just try to do the movie from the start.
We can do that.
Okay,
'Cause I got
let's try it.
message.
Okay. Now you know there ain't no positive black females in these movies.
The other day, I forgot who was on the phone with, but I was like, I got these cheeseburgers, man.
Okay. You ain't going nowhere. Ah!
Yeah, what was up with that? That was
She was a
intense.
demon.
She said, I can get a little crazy.
It's all right, girl. Go ahead, get crazy. Are you sure? Yeah. Oh no, nigga. You
Oh,
ain't going.
God. You ain't going nowhere. And then she said, and then hold them down, baby. Let mama
Mama
have 'em."
have them. Get to the motherfucking point. Okay, so yeah.
Clearly, y'all know that we enjoy the movie.
That is my movie. Janet was here, okay?
I would be in a movie with that, like that.
Oh, me too.
I would do a movie
So
like that.
when I make it, I will be in a movie with them, and I want their sister to be the lead.
No, I said like that. You're gonna create your own, and I'll just be in it for a quick,
Oh,
one, two.
I didn't say I wasn't creating it, honey. I'm
I
creating it,
want to
but
be
I
the
want their sister to
cheeseburger
be the
man.
lead. Huh?
I want to be the cheeseburger man, but I
I
want to have
got
chicken wings.
cheeseburgers, man.
I
All right,
want to
so when
come
you
in.
over, you gonna take a left at the right.
Let me tell you, I want to come in fried chicken for everybody, and I want to be the fried chicken man instead of cheeseburger man.
Okay, I got you.
And that's gonna set my role to be a crackhead forever in every movie.
So here's the thing that I'm gonna have in every movie that I do. It's gonna start off with a white person dying.
I ain't mad at it.
Because I
I
feel
am
like we
not
die
mad
in
at
every
it.
movie. So to make up for that, it's gonna be it could be a love story. Just somebody get crashed and then you go into the story.
Yo, that was a trend.
It was. So I'm gonna make sure I change that trend up.
But before we go, I just want to talk about. I know we got to go. We've been doing this for a minute,
No, we don't.
but
I mean, we're really enjoying our time.
Jamie Foxx, when he received this Ultimate Icon Award, it just lets you know how humble and how appreciative, and it lets you know when people experience life, how they come out on the other side,
They change.
and you just change. It changes you, and you just become this emotional ball
He's been
of
so
tears.
emotional, and I love
Yes.
it.
And I cry
Show
every
emotion.
time he cries.
Yep.
I was crying when you was texting me talking about, so I'm ready when you ready. I couldn't get it together.
Yep.
Because I was
Yep.
watching his
Also
speech.
random. Did you see Snoop Dogg jamming? He was jamming to everybody. He was like,
His
I
little,
love Snoop Dogg. We
this is
like he
Snoop.
just supportive and just like, I was like, I love you, Snoopy. I would like to be like friends with him or look at him as like a big brother.
I just want to hang with him and Martha.
Mother, I know she's a key.
And I want a garden. I want to garden with them and eat
With Martha?
ceviche.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's what I want to do. Yes.
Whatever happened with your boo plant guy with the dreads in the list?
Who?
The plant guy who be on Instagram. Who I was like, you should get with.
Oh, the plant queen that
Yeah,
live in New
him.
York?
Mm-hmm.
What you mean? What happened?
I know that's right.
Ain't nothing happened. People don't be wanting.
Why in my mind I think that you're with everybody I want you to be with? Like,
And the thing about it is, the people don't be wanting me. I don't know if
what
I
about
just.
the other guy, the light skinned guy with the body, who has like the beautiful house and he has like the beard?
Oh, I love him so much. I
What
think
is
he's
his
in a
name?
relationship. David.
I'll be trying to hook you up. I'll be tagging you in all his posts. Like, look at my friend.
He be
Y'all be so cute
responding,
together.
but he responds to me. He be responding to me, but we really would be cute together. And I don't think he knows that. Like, is he blind?
And I don't think he knows that.
It, like, is he Stevie Wonder? Is he hard of hearing? Also, like, what's happening with him?
Like,
We
get it
really would be.
together.
He don't know that I will fly out to come see him next Monday for 24
Okay.
hours.
I'm gonna tag him in this post so he know.
I'm gonna post it right after. No, but I will. Like, he's put me on. Have some men slide in my DMs. I want to stay single till December though.
Okay, okay. But I like him for you. And then second, the plant queen.
The plant queen is. I don't know.
Okay, I got it. I got it.
Yeah,
So
I don't
then
know.
him first and then Duran.
Yeah, I feel like me and Duran just gonna have to be friends.
Damn. Yeah. What about
Well, I'm not.
friends with
I won't
benefits?
give up just yet, though. I won't give up just yet. You said what?
Friends with benefits. Y'all can be friends with benefits.
Yes, but I
That'd
don't
be
want to
fun.
just keep.
There's no
Like, if he
attachment.
wants,
Just
let me say,
fun.
if he wants more, he could have more.
Okay, okay.
You know what I mean? But we could start there.
Yeah, we can. Because I like to know whatever you get into is basically I live vicariously through you. So go for it.
Duran, I'm ready.
Duran, he is ready.
I would take my glasses off and throw these headphones away.
I put it in a ponytail.
I may, I may let it get in my hair a little bit. I'm sorry, friend. So the
I don't
thing
like
about
hearing
me and
that
Dr.
stuff.
Creative,
Okay.
we don't like to hear that about each other.
Oh,
We don't. It's so disgusting. We be
it's so
ready to
gross to
throw
me.
up.
Just the thought.
And I be telling him stuff just on purpose. But
I'd be
yeah,
like,
it's a good time. And I will call you while I'm trying to get it out.
tell my child, I just watched the ends of this.
I'm a freak, so I don't care. Just get it all up in my head.
Well, this has been a really good show. Thank you guys for joining us. Make sure you follow me on all social media platforms. My name is Dr. Creative, and I truly am happy for your support. Please go to YouTube, add and subscribe, and watch my series, I Know You Lying. Also, watch my other show, Conversations with Dr. Creative, me.
And also just find him somewhere because he's doing something.
Yes. And we'll be in LA. So if you're in LA, let us know. And we're going to
Yes.
be doing collaborations all while we out there. So let's do it.
LA gonna have us busy.
I'm going to be packing nothing but electronics and some cute outfits.
Yeah, we need to discuss that. So let's talk about that now, what we're gonna pack. I'm gonna FaceTime you though. I don't want to talk on here.
Okay.
All right. Thank y'all for watching, and we'll be back next week.
Next week, basically.
Next week. Bye, y'all. Mwah.
Bye. He hasn't done